9th of August, beautiful evening here, evening sunshine. I've just been here in the studio just finishing off a few things, and I've got a few of these kind of pots to finish off, and I was trimming them, and then this particular one I had a problem with, so I thought we'd talk about it. Yeah, this is a paddle design with a Joey Wade paddle, which came out quite nice. I had a problem in the trimming of it in that I misjudged the thickness through the base here, so it's like, it's a bit like wafer thin, you know. I don't know if you can see that there where my fingers, it's pushing it in and out there, you see. So, but there's something I think I can do to remedy the situation, so let's do it. So we're going to get him back on the wheel. Just damp your wheel head, damp the top of the pot, recenter him up again. That. Right, so first a sip of tea. And what I'm going to do is, with one of my new needle tools, what I'm going to do is the bottom half here, the bottom where I'm going to score it in the middle there, key the surface, bring the camera over there so you can see that, a bit more detail. So you see I've just scratched it. Just give it a good scratching. Let's move this in a bit here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a bit of water on it, not too much, and then I'm going to look for some in my water pot. I'm going to look for a little bit of slurry type clay. Should have plenty of that down in here, like this, and I'm just going to put that slurry there like that, and then I'm going to take a piece of clay and I'm going to form the piece of clay into a disc. Yeah, we have a fire station here in Milham, so we hear the sirens quite a lot. I don't know whether that's an ambulance or a fire wagon, I don't know. So what I'm doing here, you see, I'm forming it's not too thick. Now you don't want to put too much clay in there, because bearing in mind that this clay is of a different hardness than what the rest of the pot is made of. So it may crack. We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it, if it does. So just a little bit of slurry, not too much, because we don't want to soften that just too much, you see. And I'm just going to take that and I'm going to put it in there like that. Let's bring the camera just so you can see what on earth is the man doing. Okay, so I've made a sort of plug, you see, here. Now I'm going to take that carefully, being careful not to apply too much pressure because I don't want to indent the bottom up, you know, into the inside too much. Okay. You could try this. I've done this before, you know, with some measure of success. Alright, so it's almost the same height as the, you know, I've basically filled that up again with clay. Let's put this back on the tripod here. Now, what I should do is just have a look, actually. Yeah. He's pushed up a little bit on the inside, but not too much, not too bad. So I'm just... Alright, I think I've straightened him out. I don't know if we can be able to see down the bottom there, you see? There he is down the bottom of the pot. Right, I don't want him sticking up too much, but... Okay. Now, just damp that. Damp the wheel head. Stick him back down. Get him on centre. If you're not sure if something's on centre, put a stationary object right up close to it. Alright? You'll soon see how centred he is. I think he's okay. A little downward pressure just to hold him. Now probably what I should do, if I wasn't making a clip now, I haven't got time to hang around, but ideally if I wasn't making a clip now, I would leave this a little while to set up. Okay. But we haven't got time! Time's marching on, so I've got to compress time a bit, and I'm going to use my torch. Trouble of using a torch though, of course, you see, you're just going to make it crusty on the outside, whereas the inside is still going to remain. It's kind of playing cheating a little bit, but you can't really cheat at it too much because alright, so there he is. I suspect that this will, in drying, it will crack. And then what we'll have to do is mend the crack. I'll show you how to do that. You see, we can make good teaching material from our mistakes, can't we? Okay, so I'm going to take my trim tool now, and I'm going to very carefully, without much downward pressure, trim this out again. Just be aware that downward pressure is going to cause it to push in again on the inside. Let's bring that camera right here. I want you to see this. I'm going to have to trim one-handed, which is going to be... I have to attach the camera, won't I, to the trim tool. Okay. Of course, it's not trimming very well because the clay is soft. And what's going on over there? that's about. Sorry about that, folks. It's just the life in Milheim. Dee, 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 dee. Alright, I think that's about as far as I dare to do it, because I mean, to look at that now, it looks okay. See, we've remedied the situation, but that doesn't mean to say it isn't gonna crack. So let's just whip him off. Yeah, now look, you see, I show you that. I don't know if you can see that, but down in there, he's kind of raised him. He's pushed in a bit. All right. Now, what am I going to do about that? I'm just going to I don't want to push it back out because it's going to then look silly. Well, just pushing on the inside, pushing out a touch. Just being mindful of the across here, that point in the middle doesn't protrude beyond here and here. Otherwise it will rock, you see. Please people, I am recording. So I think that's all I'm going to do right now. Once it's a little stiffer, actually I'm going to put a stamp on it now. So he's nice and soft, and you'll take the seal very easily at the minute. Whereas if I let him get too hard, then I'll have to apply too much pressure to get a seal impression. So when I seal this, I'm going to put my hand down on the inside there, right opposite where I'm going to put the seal. Alright, and then I'm just going to okay, well, it's not perfect. Oh, sugar. I'm going to push my finger. He ain't perfect. Would you believe it? I went to try and get a piece of clay out, and by mistake I pushed it right there where that soft spot in the middle. Would you believe it? But there he is. Anyway, I think he's okay. Let's get him in the sunshine so you can see him. The inside is not looking as good as I would have liked, but yeah, we have to make the best sometimes of a bad job, you know, to salvage the situation. I don't want to play around with him too much now, but when he's a little bit stiffer, and if he's looking okay, actually, he's looking okay. So one last thing I'm going to do, because he's been face down on the wheel head rather a lot, I'm just going to put a little water on the wheel head, the rim here. Are we in a picture? Are we pointing in the wrong place? Just going to put a little water on the rim, And I'm going to take my chamois. And I'm just going to... Now, you don't want to take a sponge, okay, to the rims of your pots. That is really forbidden. You really don't want to do that. But a leather, yes, because that is compressing the surface of the... and not drawing up all the sand to the surface, or the grog. If you take a leather that's nice and soft and creamy because it's got a lot of down the bottom of my water pot here, I've got a lot of kind of creamy clay. So I'm trying to smear that into the leather a bit, you see. To impregnate the leather with some creamy soft clay, and then just dress the edge like that, okay? And that will... So there it is. I hope that was of some help to you folks. Yeah, otherwise I'm quite pleased with the piece. It's come out quite nice. Quite nice proportions. Relationship the foot to the neck, and also similar kind of angles. You get a sort of balance here, across here and there, and then the flare on the foot there reflects a little bit the flare there on the rim, you see. So it feels like it's a pot that's in harmony, it's in balance, which is what we want. Thanks for watching, folks. Just a quick little clip there, probably turned into a longer clip than I intended, but anyway. Let's see what it does. We keep practicing, don't we? I'll see you in the next video. I have workshop on here on August 17th, the weekend of the 17th and 18th, I think. If anybody wants to come on a workshop, I have got 2 or 3 spaces, so if that grabs you, give me a shout. Okay? Okay, thanks folks. Take care. See you around town. Catch you soon. Bye-bye.